Yeah, thank you so much. So, hi all. I'm Deepu Nath. I'm the managing director of Faya, and I also heads the academy and technology focus group of GTECH, the group of technology companies. It is a consortium of around 280 plus IT companies in the state. Okay, and I am in its Exicom, and like we have different segments. Like one is for CSR, another one is for business development for the companies working together for the goodwill of the different all the companies or the member companies. And uh, a few years before, I was selected as the academy and technology focus group convener, and my job is to address the skill gap. So something that is very easy, right? So, as the academy and technology focus group convener, I actually looked into what is the real problem there. When we say companies like Nissan came and told like that is we do not have talents here. So the question is it the problem with the students or is it the problem with the system that they are in? Because these students are of immense potential, but they are not getting exposed to what they have to. We are still preparing them for the past, not for the future. And there are a lot of agencies working on there, preparing courses for the students in the normal finishing school model. And what is happening there is technology progress very rapidly. And at the time where we actually plan, prepare, and then do all the session approvals for doing the education system, the technology proceeds further. So what we thought like we do not want to duplicate anything. We just build a platform called MuLearn. MuLearn is small micro learning is the key. We should give students opportunity, free opportunity to connect to their affinity spaces. That means most of the students have very less aspiration level as of now, just because they are focusing on disciplinary education. That is the examination system that they are with. But it is above the knowledge and information, they should get access to have opportunities to build their abilities and skills, and also we should check for their attitude and value system as education 4.0 said. So what we did is we built a technology platform that gamifies the entire process and access to anything that is new, anything that they want to learn. It is available for free directly from the industry, connecting with industry mentors. For example, if you want to learn web development, people from different companies come forward, they set the learning path, and in a platform called Discord they can come and engage with the content, but they have to create small learning circles in the campus. 3 to 5 members, they decide on a place and location where they meet, and they have to publish in the website they where they meet, and others can also join in. And by learning web development, normally what happens is like they learn for getting a certificate, but here there is no certificate, but they have to bring one tea shop online. They have to go out, get the requirements of one tea shop, then collect it, build it, ship it, and publish it and give it to them and say it like this is your website. I have created it for you. And that proof of work they can come and submit. Peers review it, mentors approve it, then they gain something called karma points based on the complexity of tasks that they do. So anything that they want to learn, if it is mobile application development, they should publish in Play Store. We have mentors from Google itself. Amritha, he is leading the think tank group. So people from mentors from different companies voluntarily come forward. They create the task for them to learn, but we decide on what should be the proof of work they have to do. And if it is a movie making, there is Dulka Foundation, they are coming. So we just build a technology platform where they could submit the proof of work, get it peer reviewed and approved, and then mentor reviewed, and they gain different levels based on the complexity of task, and they progress towards something called Muverse. And as of today, there is around 28,000 students in the platform, everyone learning together, connecting to their affinity spaces. And if you want, I can also show that it is in a Discord server that what they are doing there, but I do not have the facility to share my screen. But and it is where the problem with the student is they do not know where they want to be. Just for one example, there is Facebook. You know, Facebook Meta had a global hackathon. It is on Spark AR is a technology that student doesn't know to create Instagram filters. So what we ask students is, do you know how to draw? We asked them to draw stickers and send it. And we brought in 50 students to a class and we gave them training for 3 days on Spark AR and they competed in the Meta's global hackathon. And do you know what happened? Out of 200 winners across the globe, 27 was from this batch and they won 18 lakh rupees, competing with the global professionals and students across the world. Because these students have that potential to compete, but we are giving them with very mediocre resources and their aspiration levels are set so low that they just have to get towards something for passing the examination, which was designed, the memorization examination was designed long before, when memory was so important, because if you want to learn something we have to find a book or find a person to know it. And in that era this system was emerged, and what happened is that today we do not need the fixed intelligence, we need fluid intelligence, putting them to a situation how well they could manage with that and learn things and do things, get them exposed to those world, get them exposed to those type of initiatives and activities, and they will find their path. It is all about peer learning and self learning, and give them challenges and make it accountable and make them progress. So what happens in Mulearn is, when they get to Mulearn, they just get towards a platform and they do the self introduction. Then what they do is that we will get through a process where they have to put sincere effort for 10 consecutive days to continue, because it is about the value. So we just ask them to master the keyboard. First tool they use is the keyboard. If that is the case, they should know how to type it without looking into it. And every day they have to submit this thing, or and whatever. If they do not do it for 3 days, they are out of the system. Everything is free, but they have to put effort. And then they get to the next level where they learn a lot of tools and access to those things. Then they select the stream, and then they get to access to boot camps or hackathons and all those things. Then they build and ship it. The level 6, they build products and they make it available in product hunt. Thousands of projects are there in product hunt today. Then they get to movers, and that is where they get access to the job fairs, gig works, and funding. So 2.5 years, like right now, we are working with government, for example, Young Innovator program from KDISC that is going through Mueller. Right now, IEDCs is working with us. Right now, we did the top 100 coders. Around 5,000 students and professionals participated. We brought them scrutinized in 45 days challenge, 67 came at Huddle Global, and they built 15 products. So we should let them work and in the global landscape. Experiential learning is the key, and faculties or teachers should be enablers. So we also have an enabler program where we help them get industry internship, get access to what is there in the technology world, and understand, and then they have to create an impact goal and then go back and work on the campuses. And we have very good faculties out there. We normally sideline them saying that faculties are not interested or they do not learn. There are a lot of faculties who actually want to learn and teach the students. So just the problem is the motivation. They are not having the motivation because nobody consider them or give them enough respect. So that is what Mulearn does, and we build a platform where everyone can come together: government, industry, academia, and all the other NGOs. We work with IEEE. We work with um, what we call Singularity University. We work with different agencies. Everyone come together. Let's work together towards a common goal instead of working in silos. So that is what we said. And then it is constantly growing. And then in the last 2 months, I think around 8,000 plus students have bought it, and around 400 plus colleges are waiting to get onboarded in Mulearn. And it is open and free to everyone. Yeah. Thank you.